blood and guts. Let's try and get through this kind of quick.
Yeah, good luck.
But there was so much in this match, dude.
Yeah, I kept texting you, and I was like, holy shit, this! And you were like, just wait.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that! And you were like, it gets worse.
Yeah. Let's just start off saying Team AEW wins. They are now 1-1. The Elite and Team AEW are 1-1. This only makes me think that there's going to be a Stadium Stampede at All In, and then Team AEW is going to win. Or some shit,
right,
you know?
they did Stampede at the last All In.
Yeah. So I imagine there's going to be another.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That would be cool. Although, you know, Team AEW, well, the teams are both going to have to shift a little bit because a lot of them are in title matches.
Right.
And so if that happens, and like, if the Elite defend their tag team championships at Wembley, which I think they should.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that'll happen at Wembley.
Yeah.
Unless they pull double duty, which I also don't think will happen.
Yeah.
So
who knows?
I would like for it to happen, but I would also, you know, a good chunk of the people in the Elite have championships, so you could imagine they're probably going to be in feuds of their own.
Yeah. So
can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jack Perry, I think, was the MVP of this match.
Oh yeah, he was crazy in this, and anyone that like doubted Jack Perry or like hates Jack Perry still, like, I don't think you should doubt his in-ring ability at all. We've seen it. Like, he can fucking go, and he was definitely the MVP in this. Like, there was some crazy stuff in this.
Yeah. Why don't we go over the big spots?
Yeah, so starting off right out of the gate, Jack Perry and Darby come out, and Jack Perry immediately attacks Darby before he even gets in the cage. They go into the crowd. They have a little crowd battle here. There was so many things. We had scissors in the mouth to Jack Perry. We had the Rainmaker Drive sign come back from Okada. We had a barbed wire sandwich with Anthony Bowens. Fucking one of the Jacksons fucking sentoned onto him and just right in between two barbed wire boards. And then immediately after that, Max Caster got a bunch of tacks in his mouth from Okada.
They filled his mouth with tacks and then super kicked him.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Are you kidding me?
I was like, holy fuck.
And like, you look at it and I don't know how those can be gimmicked, you know?
Yeah. Right.
I don't like.
What are they? Shiny candy?
God.
Like, I don't think so, bud.
I mean, hey, like, I won't totally write off the possibility, but like, thinking about it being tacks is pretty unnerving. So we're gonna call them tacks.
Because like, you have tacks in your mouth, right? Like, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, not hard to swallow. It's gotta be chopping up the inside a little bit, and then you get fucking super kicked. How do you not swallow one?
Ouch.
Like, how do you keep them in the front of your mouth without it hurting? I don't know. That's fucking crazy.
How do you spit them out?
Yeah, and then they all fall out of his mouth when he gets super kicked. Some fly up in the air. I was like, holy shit.
God, it made me want to die.
Then right after that, Hangman's music plays. He doesn't come out, and I was like, oh, he attacked Swerve backstage. But that's not what happened.
Right. No, I predicted, I was like, he's gonna wait till Swerve comes out and chase him out.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. So then Swerve comes out, Hangman comes out, hits him with a chair, handcuffs Swerve to the outside of the cage and just beats the shit out of him. Hits him with the title. He's like, you don't deserve this. You've never deserved this. This is mine. You don't need this. Knocks him out. Keeps fucking hitting him. And then the Jacksons are like, what the fuck are you doing? Get in the ring or you're fired. So Hangman stops and he's like, God damn it. So he gets in and he goes face to face with Okada. And Okada's like, come at me, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm here for them. You're not here for them. You're just fucking nothing. And so there's some little turbulence there. Lot of shit going on in the ring, and while that's happening, they lock the cage. The match starts even with Swerve out there, but then Jeff Jarrett and Billy Gunn come save Swerve. Prince Nana's there with wire cutters, and they cut the cage open. Swerve gets in there and goes fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, he fucking killed everybody in there, and Hangman was the last one standing, and it was... God, I wish this match was at All In, but you know what? I'll take this.
Yeah, very intense stare down, very incredible. They need to put Hangman in there or something, dude. Like,
we need it.
We need it.
I don't think we realize how important this is. Yes, Danielson winning the world title is pretty important, but man.
Yeah, wrong choice.
We need Hangman and Swerve, dude.
Yeah. The staple gun is back.
Oh my god.
The staple gun is back. So Swerve
Everyone
has
has staple guns, and we're just stapling Swerve.
Yeah. Dude, Swerve is sitting there, he gets stapled. He's fucking laughing off the staples. He stands up and goes fucking John Wick on the EVPs in the Elite. He staples Jack Perry. He staples Hangman. He staples the Jacksons. Okada flips him off. He staples Okada's finger. Hangman tries to do a buckshot behind him. Swerve dodges, and he ends up buckshotting Okada. Absolutely crazy sequence. It was insane.
This whole match, again, I want to say my expectations, they weren't low, but they definitely weren't high.
Yeah, it was mixed because it was a weird cast, like you said. It was a weird build, and it's exactly what I said too. It's like we have the weird build up to it, but the match itself is going to be fucking fire, and that's exactly what happened. Like,
it was very good.
They're having such a problem with builds and stories, but the matches themselves are fucking bangers. But the matches always deliver. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's getting...
I can't complain too much. It was a really fucking good match.
Yeah.
And I love wrestling, dude. Like,
I do too.
A lot of people are a little critical
of the ending.
Two things. One, the chair shot to Jack Perry. Well, Jack Perry, again, the reason I say he's like the fucking champion of this match is because he like took so many fucking different things.
Yeah.
They had handcuffed at the end. They were just fucking unprotected chair shot. Actually, a deleted. Did you see the deleted tweet from Corey Graves?
I did not.
He said, "This is not meant to sound judgmental." But by the way, I love this because I love the idea of just like people in WWE watching AEW.
Yeah.
I obviously know it happens, but like Corey Graves, for some reason that just pops me. He said, "This is not meant to sound judgmental or incite us versus them or question anybody's passion or talent or intentions. This is just coming from a guy whose career ended from a few too many accidental headshots. The art of this business is protecting ourselves and each other. Trust me, the gaps in memory are not worth it, I promise." And then the tweet was deleted.
Why was it deleted?
Because I assume people made it an us versus them thing.
I see. But no, that was like very well worded.
Yeah, and I mean, like, look, I don't fully support unprotected shots to the head. I'll go crazy for them.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a reason people have stopped doing them.
Right. I literally wrote...
Concussion protocol.
I literally wrote... My note for this part is Darby saying, "Do you quit?" And then he goes, "No." And he's, "Let's get this party started." And then after I wrote CTE, CTE, CTE.
Yeah.
Like,
and
there's a reason why they don't really happen anymore. And
look, again, Jack Perry is a badass for it. And CM Punk is probably seething.
Oh, yeah.
For more reasons than one. Shout out Drew McIntyre. But yeah, dude. And then my second point was that Darby was like, give me the TNT Championship match at Wembley. And he's like, no. And then he's like, give me the TNT Championship. And then Matt Jackson is like, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, okay, then quit. And he goes, okay, we quit.
Yeah.
I think it was a rather goofy ending to this match.
I thought it was
to have it
fine because, like, it wasn't just like, oh, it happened after the chair shot. If it was after the chair shot and he like passed out and then they tried to like do a little bit more, it was like, okay. But the point and why I was fine with it is Darby fucking covered him in gasoline and was standing there with a lighter. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
So it made sense to me.
I just don't think... I think that ending could have happened without him being like, I want a TNT Championship match. Like, I think regardless, if you're trying to, like, protect your teammate, you just be like, oh, he's going to get lit on fire. We should quit.
Sure. But also, it's a good way to do it with the story, because think of, like, the EVP's characters. Like, Darby can walk up to the EVPs just, like, in a normal backstage segment or whatever, be like, hey, I want a TNT shot. They're gonna say no. You know, it's like they're gonna be like, well, you have to earn it, and then put him through a whole bunch of shit. This way it's like, oh shit, don't fuck with our boy, like, yeah, you can have the match. You know, like, it made it feel, I don't know, the pressure of him almost lighting him on fire again, I thought helped with that. It is a little weird that, you know, no one else really comes out of this with anything except Darby. Like, Darby, like, yeah, they won.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is for me. Is
that's
like,
the
I
problem.
wish the resolution wasn't just for Darby, and like the story was about Darby and Jack Perry, and less about this Elite versus AEW thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At least that's how it felt to me.
Yeah. Because they were all talking about, like, oh, let's band together for AEW, but then Darby's like, oh, I want a TNT shot. That makes sense. It's like...
Yeah, I mean, by no means it does not underscore how great the match was.
Yeah.
You know? It was a fantastic match.
Yeah.
And my socks were knocked.
Yeah.
And this was a good show.
Oh,
it was a very good show.
Real quick, I just want to point out that I was kind of right, and Darby hung from the top of the cage like a little gremlin,
yes.
like I wanted him to.
Yeah, he almost missed that table.
He did. Very close, but he, you know, dropped from there through a table, and, yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy.
I love that man with all my heart.
Yeah.
He's your
crazy
next TNT
show.
champion.
Hey, if you want a quick fix of more wrestling content, check out some more highlights, or check out some of our shorts too. You can check out some short clips here, or check out our TikTok. That's some good stuff over there. Don't forget to follow. Yeah, anyway, like and subscribe. Bye.